Okay, so hello out there, YouTube world. Here I have some people call me crazy, some people call me a lot of things, but anyway, I have an 85-inch Z9J Sony Master Series 8K LED TV here. Comes in this nicely protected aluminum foil neoprene plastic type covering. Same thing the Z9D came in. I have a 65-inch Z9D downstairs in the basement. I have a 48-inch A9S OLED upstairs in my bedroom. I have a 55-inch LCD Sony, I believe it is the 950H in my kids' room. Obviously, I'm a Sony head. And right here, I also have the HTA9 Sony surround system, that's W5 subwoofer. And I also have the 83-inch A90J. Now, people will call me crazy because I am replacing this beautiful Sony A90J OLED TV. Looks good, doesn't it? $83-inch A90J. And I will be replacing her with this 85-inch Z9J. Why, you ask? Well, the nuances that comes with LED TVs and the nuances that comes with OLED TVs, I will much rather take the shortcomings of the LED than the shortcomings of the OLED. The near black handling of OLEDs, I just can't get past. It's in content all the time. It's too much. This is fully calibrated by Dwayne Davis. He's a professional calibrator. His name is Dwayne Davis. He also goes by D Nice on AVS Forum, if you're on AVS Forum. He's a great calibrator. He made the TV look excellent, as you can see. But for some reason, I just can't get over OLED TVs and the way they handle near black, shadow details. It's not bright enough. As you can see, I have a big ass window here, window there, window over here, sliding doors to the backyard here, have a window over there, window in the kitchen. So when all of this is opened up during the daytime the way my wife likes it to be, so the place looks big and airy, can't see anything on this thing. It's too bright in here. So I needed something brighter. Also, my wife watches HGTV all day. My kids watch Nick Jr. all day. I work a lot, I'm barely home. Watching those channels are not conducive to an OLED panel. You know, even though they say burning is mitigated a lot nowadays, but still, this TV's on all day, every day. Somebody's watching it. There's always logos on it, cartoons, HGTV, high brightness, CNN, Fox News, whatever you want to call it, it's on there. Now, for some reason, through my phone, the color on this OLED right now looks amazing. But when I look at it with my naked eye, it looks washed out like hell. Why that is, I don't know. Probably because my phone is set to warm. Because it's nighttime, I set it to warm. But colors look way better through my phone right now than it does to my naked eye. But anyway, so yeah, I wanted something with higher brightness. That's also a great TV, and the Z9J gets you there. I had an 8K TV before. I had the Z8H for a while. And 8K is the real thing, man. It is sharper. It is more detailed. It is sharper. People say, oh, there's no 8K sources. Okay, I understand that, but it's a great upscaling TV. It upscales 4K and it looks amazing. The depth is crazy. The LED also looks more realistic. While the OLED looks great, it looks like a painting. It's like, that's the only way I can explain it. It's like a painting. It looks like a nice, fine painting. It doesn't look natural. Now on the LED, it looks very natural, very realistic. Maybe some people don't like that. It looks too realistic, but I love it. So I bought this 85-inch Z9J, 8K LED TV. Supposedly it has great black levels for an LED, great dimming control, the new XR processor. And I'm selling my 83-inch A90J. It's already sold. A gentleman bought it locally. He'll be coming to pick it up. Well, I'll be bringing it to him, but he'll be coming to assist me with transporting it to his house. And the sale of this helped me because I still got a good amount since it's calibrated, fairly new. Got a good amount of money. Put that money towards this purchase. So I'm going to continue to open this up and unbox this. Obviously I can't record while I'm doing it. And I'm going to attempt to set this heavy ass, super heavy, big TV up on my own, by my lonesome, by myself. Because the wife hates this stuff. She says I switch TVs too much, spend too much money on electronics. She doesn't want nothing to do with none of this. It gets her upset. So I got to do all this by myself. My 21-year-old son is not here. He's currently deployed in the Middle East in the Marines. And my other son is only 2 years old. So it's just me. So once I have this bad boy all set up, I'll get back. Maybe I could try to put it somewhere over here and do a quick comparison video with the A90J OLED. Amazing TV, great TV. I'm gonna take a while for me to get used to the LED, the black levels. It's gonna take a while for me to get used to the black levels, the backlight, the local dimming, but I will get used to it. Your eyes do adjust. And maybe I'll do a quick comparison. I don't know, I'll see. Hopefully the game is still on by the time I finish setting up so we could look at the game. Oh, look at that. Horrible. Lakers are horrible. Anyway, all right, we'll get back. Okay, so I got this aluminum foil wrap spacesuit off of the TV. And I just wanted to show you guys I'm going to take this off for the first time and see if there's any damage in shipping. This was shipped by a freight carrier. I bought this Z9J online at a small dealer, so I could get it for a reasonable price because, you know, this thing is still ridiculously expensive. And the smaller dealers, you know, they ship freight. It's not like Best Buy and Amazon where you get quick, fast, next day shipping with white glove delivery. Nah, this was shipped freight, so I'm just trying to see if there's any damage. The box was a bit beat up, as you can see. So I hope there's no damage. So far, so good. It's looking good. Oh, there's another board on here. Oh, this has got some good protection on it, man. There was this board here in front of it. Now we got this board here on it too. And there's a protection under that. Yeah, this is packaged very well. Very, very well. Okay, so I don't want to mess this up, so I'm not going to record myself taking off this protection and the protection under it. So I'll just come back to you guys when I take it off, show you the screen. Okay, so. Whew. I'm tired. That was a lot of work. Anyway, this didn't work out as I planned. The Z9J is up on my stand. That's the 83-inch A90J. What I wanted was to have this in the low profile position like the A90J, the legs at the ends, and I measured my stand to be exactly the same width of this TV with the stand. But when I tried to do it with the legs on the ends, it was just over. Didn't make it. Barely made it. So I had to put it in the middle, which I don't like. So I have to buy a whole new stand if I want to put it in the most ideal position, which is this low profile position like the 83-inch. But anyway, I don't like it because when you sit down, you see there's that gap in the bottom. That just looks so much better because it looks like it's flush to the floor. Anyway, this thing is heavy as hell. I set up a Z8H by myself one day. Supposedly the Z8H is 10 pounds heavier. Damn sure didn't feel like it was, because unless I just lost some strength, because this mamma jamma right here, whew, tough time. Look how I messed up my stand trying to get it up there by myself. Scratched it all up because I had to maneuver it on top of there because no matter how much I tried, I don't know if it's because I was at work all day, my muscles are shot. But I got a good squat, I lifted it up. It's so heavy, and it's like super heavy on this side. So much weight is on this side for some reason. I tried to lift it up, it just couldn't get it. It's just the weight distribution is weird. But anyway, you're supposed to have 3 people. And I muscled this 85-inch Z9J up there by myself. 83A90J. The buyer's gonna have a nice time with this. So I have this plugged in, I have this plugged in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on the internal app. Which one specifically, not sure. Maybe Netflix or YouTube. Probably YouTube for some non-copyright material. I'll just do a quick side by side. Now, like I said, the A90J is calibrated by Dwayne Davis, so it's gonna have a leg up most likely. This is not calibrated. This is straight from the factory. I don't think I'm getting this calibrated. Only reason why I got the OLED calibrated, because I believe all OLEDs need calibration. OLEDs have such a hard time with shadow detail, near black handling, a whole bunch of crazy shit with dark colors. They need calibration. LEDs, LCDs, not so much. Not as much, should I say. So I'm gonna take this off. Yo, I'm tired. You hear me breathing? That was no joke lifting this thing up, man. No freaking joke. But I took care of it. See these forearms? Muscle that thing up. All right, let me take this off. Get right back to you. Okay, I got the cardboard off. Now it has one more layer that has to come off. Thought that was damaged. And dart she blows. Dart she blows. Here's the screen of the A90J OLED. It's like a mirror, a black mirror, super reflective, super glossy. Here's the screen of the Z9J, which is like a semi-gloss. Some people say it's matte. It's not matte. It's a semi-gloss. You can see it's still reflective. You can see me and my fat ass in the reflection, but that's like clear reflective. Just get up close on it. I don't know if you can see it, but see, it's semi-gloss. It's not super matte, semi-gloss. Supposedly it helps a lot with the reflections and angles. What is this? Oh, that's just, I just gotta wipe that. But yeah. Screen's pretty different. I remember I had the, when I had the C8H, it felt very hollow behind the screen. This doesn't feel that hollow. Let's check it for damage. Damage. She's pretty thick. Pretty thick. I like my women. Pretty thick. I just hate the stand position. That means I need to buy a brand new stand just so I can have it in the wide position. See, I got the PS5, all black, Series X, HTA9, cable box, Panasonic Blu-ray player, Apple TV 4K, Philips Hue sync box, because I got this light strip that I'm going to put on the back of this TV. Alrighty, so let me see. Down here is pretty thick. Look at that. That's like, it's over an inch thickness at the bottom. Whoa, what's this? What's this? Think we got some damage. Can y'all see that? See that? Uh-oh. Let me see if this is something that I could wipe. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna power it on, and if we start up, let's see if there's any damage. Screen looks good. Let me power on the A90J. Oh, this is gonna be tough because I just turned off that TV. Oh, that's not connected to the internet. I gotta sign into Wi-Fi. Now, there we go. Okay, so you can see the black level difference. Local dimming is deactivated in the menu area on the Z9J. There's no local dimming engaged, so that's why the background looks grayish. And this is an OLED background's true black because that's how it's going to be all the time in the menus. All right, let me do all this setting up and I'll get back to the video. But as I said before, local dimming is deactivated on the Z9J when you're in the menu area. So the black will never be true black because there's no local dimming engaged at all whatsoever. This doesn't have dimming zones, so it's on OLED emissive display, so it's always going to look black in the menus. You just won't have that. See how the icons are kind of dull? That's because of automatic brightness limiter. See how it's getting duller and duller and duller? It does that automatically so it doesn't burn in, so it keeps getting dull, while this will stay high peak bright all the time. But I'm gonna set this up and get into some content for you. Z9J versus Z83A90J. So here's a video, quick comparison. Let me mute this. So the 83A90J on the bottom, 85Z9J on the stand. This is Dolby Vision. The color is more vibrant. This is more muted. Look at his shirt. It's both same settings, Dolby Vision bright. Now you see this dullness and lack of color and lack of brightness. That's what I was looking for in the Z9J. Here's an outdoor scene. Same picture settings, same motion settings. Starfield. Once again, the A90J is on the floor. The Z9J is on the stand. J is not visible to the naked eye. That's only through the phone. You see how the snow looks white on the Z9J, while on the A90J it looks bluish. These are both using the same Dolby Vision settings, same motion settings, same picture settings. You see how it's bluish on the A90J, but on the Z9J it's white the way it's supposed to be. Look at the snow. See the brightness. And I'll be honest, it looks pretty much the same. I mean, like, for there to be two totally different technologies, this Z9J is working wonders. I see a lot more detail in the Z9J. I know that. attribute that to the 8K panel. I could see, you can't see it through the camera, but in the snow I see all these lines and everything that I'm not seeing on the 4K panel. But to the naked eye, I don't know if my camera's picking it up, but see it's blowing out the highlights. This is an iPhone camera. But yeah, man, it's looking pretty much the same. Wow, I didn't expect it to look this similar, coming, you know, with it being a LED versus an OLED. But this Z9J, look at that. Look at the depth on the Z9J. Look at the penguins compared to the OLED. Look how real that looks and natural. And look at the OLED. So I'm just trying to show you guys the difference between the 85-inch Z9J 8K Sony LED and the 83-inch Sony A90J OLED. Look at that. Look at the pink. Look at the Z9J. Look how natural and real those colors look. Look how vibrant. Look how white it is. Look at the depth. While you have this overall bluish tint. This is calibrated, by the way. Calibrated by Dwayne Davis. D Nice from AVS Forums. And it looks good. The A90J looks outstanding. But this, Sony did something crazy with this Z9J. Look at it looks almost 3D. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. Wow. All right, guys, that's about it. It's late. I need to take my ass to sleep. But yeah, so I'm keeping the Z9J 85-inch. This thing is amazing. I can't wait to play games on it. The A90J is amazing too, but I miss this brightness, and I've never seen an LED with this black level. I haven't seen any blooming. This is just Sony knocked it out of the park with the Z9J. That's a fact. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for me.